Hi everyone. I actually want to give my testimony like this because I just want to use it to say that prayer works. When you pray, just believe. Even if it's like a mustard seed, have that faith. It really works. And I want to say what happened to me on, I think I traveled back. I came back to about should be Wednesday. I came back on Wednesday, and series of events happened that made me to come back with another transport fare. Usually I used to use Christmas transit, so because and that was the fastest and the only transit I know since I was little. That's what I've always been using. I didn't know about these new buses. And so okay, let me use it as usual. So I went for my pass out on Thursday. I went from Abakaliki to Enugu because that's what I was serving. After collecting my certificate the next day, because they said we had an issue, we didn't fill book of life on time and all that. So I was coming back. I used Christmas as usual. So I went to Enugu Christmas. I bought tickets, and like normally I used to buy ticket and put in my bag. And you know, now wearing nice clothes, khaki and all that, so I put it there. And anytime that like my heart, something is going to happen, I used to feel it. So usually I don't check my pocket for a ticket until they say bring out your ticket. So I just checked my bag. I didn't see my ticket. I was like, what happened? Even the change was, I even gave the guy tip himself. But my change was there. Many things I don't understand. Where is my ticket? I checked my bag, brought out everything in the post. By that time, I've already written manifesto. I didn't say. I was like, okay, let me go and tell the person that gave me the ticket where I bought the ticket. No, that they are cashier side. I went there, told them that I didn't see my ticket again. Is there anything they can do about it? He said, you can give me another ticket and ship me the right ticket. He said, no, there's nothing you can do about it. That I need to buy that ticket. I was like, me, after paying one day, I come and buy that one day. On top money where I don't pay. He doesn't say I don't pay money before. He said they cannot do anything. I said, okay, first, let me go and sit down because I was tired. I went and told them in the bus. When they came to collect ticket, I told them that I did not see my ticket too, but I have paid. That I think it's actually, maybe it fell down, and I've checked everywhere. I didn't see it. I said that they don't know, they cannot do anything about it. That I will have to go to the manager, or I'll go and pay another. I told them I cannot pay. If this is the bus, you're like transport distance. If I lose my ticket, you have to give me another one, issue me another one, or you leave it. Besides, when there's a witness that I've paid, even the cashier confirms that I've paid. What's the essence of misusing tickets? Other companies don't do that. Why are you always bringing up ticket issues? Do you want to be chasing people outside? So after that, and then I now want to see the manager. I explained to the manager. After all the blah blah blah, this man told me I should go and buy tickets. Maybe he saw that this guy is wearing good khaki with good handbag and all that. Must have money. He told me I should go and source out money and go and pay for another ticket. I cannot do anything about it. After begging, asking, like, how will you buy tickets? And they'll know that you have already gotten ticket. Just that if you don't know what happened to your ticket, they'll tell you to go. Who does that? So if I'm going to Abuja now and I maybe lose the ticket, I'll go and buy maybe another 15k. Me, because the money used to come, I used to go and plug it and come. After begging, didn't accept. In fact, the humiliation and the pain that I got that day was excess for me. I wanted to take that thing to like court. I wanted to use my money and like many things that was in my mind. I was like, if he's using my money to compensate for this man, like let him stay 2 days inside cell before he comes out. But I just took the pain and the anger and left. Went to Gariki. I was going to enter Keke to Gariki to go and get another bus. But I called my friend. I was like, I beg, which road do you normally used to go to Abakaliki when he used to come, she was like, I should go to New Heaven, no, I should not go to Gariki. He told me I should give the keke man this thing. He told the keke man they should drop me there. They should not take me to Gariki. He told me I should enter in that mini bus. So I had to follow from there, enter to New Heaven Junction. From there, enter the express. That's how I got bus. So God believe that I was very angry. The money I was wasting was paining me. The money that they took and I did not enter that bus was paining me. And one of the reasons I was even angry, not even with myself, I was angry with God, because first of all, it has never happened to me before that I will not know where my ticket is. Secondly, I told God, please, what do you want me to do in this situation? Because I know how my mind will be. Small thing, I could begin cry. I was like, God allowed me to be humiliated today and all that. So even when I went home, I actually found another bus that was this pick and drop. I had to pay. One woman that was there actually was like, woman, I said, greeted the woman, so she was like, when you enter this bus, don't allow them to collect big money from you. It's pick and drop. So with the woman's advice, I was looking at the woman, talking to the driver. I told the woman, they said one time, they told me it's a lie. I should not agree. So after every negotiation, the price reduced, and I went. I thanked the woman, not that. So getting back to Wednesday, I actually said that I was not going, because I actually contacted somebody that was going to help me do the arrest and all that. But after everything, I was like, let me fast it. She just want 3. I'll come and waste 20K on top and police arrest that will not even take me the day they were setting free. I decided that I'll never enter Christmas transit again in my life, whether it's anywhere I'm going to. If there's no other bus station, we'll use leg and go there. If it's necessary for us to go. And it made me, because I used to do midnight prayers, made me, I was angry with God, like, such embarrassment. I told God, you said you will not put your children to shame. Why did this come? Why was this? Like, I was so pained. It made me, I stopped my midnight prayers. My mom was like, my mom used to sleep with me. When I came back, my mom stays with me in the night. So my mom was like, in the morning, she'll tell me, this one did not do midnight prayer. I was like, I slept too much. I did not know. I did not tell her what happened. I did not tell her till now. I just achieved it. But I think on the second day or the third day, I just told God, if you have been forgiving me, see, there's the kind of thing that will happen to you. Seriously, as a Christian, you will have to forgive God. It's not really that God did you wrong. God does not do wrong. Even God's wrong is right. You know that God did you wrong, but you feel like God lets you down in this kind of thing. And that's where you, as a Christian, have to forgive God. So I told God in the night, I told him that I'm sorry that I've not been praying, that I was really hot and that, but I forgive you, God, I know that. But anytime I remember, like, to pray, even the prayers, like the pain, the anger that day, if the devil wants you not to pray, the devil will just bring something to just destroy your prayer mood, prayer life and all that. So, but anytime what I now consider to do is, anytime I want to pray in the night, I'll just tell God, you see that man, let his left hand pain. I cursed him. And every day I was praying. If I'm angry, if I'm praying, if I'm like praying and I'm angry, I remember that instead of me like stopping that prayer, I'll use that as a prayer point. And I'll make sure I pray it until that anger goes away. So, fast forward to Wednesday that I was coming back. I said I was not going to Philip Peace Park. I went and entered. I told my daddy that he would take me to Abeline. He would not take me to Peace Park. So when we drove there, my daddy entered. And for the first time, like, okay, I've used Abeline once. It was later that I was now understanding what God did. Like, because I've gone to Abeline once, but I've not really liked using it. And the last time I went to Abeline, like, I think I was the one that called people. We went to Peace Mass to take to bus to Aba. They said that they don't have any bus that is going. And I've gone to Abeline before. I said that there was nobody there. They don't used to have customers. So I went back to Peace Mass. I told people, you people should come. I have bus. Let's go to Abeline. So I took all of them. We went to Abeline. And that was how we got to Aba that day. So I now remember that and I was like, this today, I'm not going to call anybody in Peace Mass, but you see their customers, they're going to lose customers. Immediately I entered the bus. It was, instead of Sienna, they're supposed to use Sienna. The first time they made them, they said Sienna was 6,000. I was like, no problem, I'll pay. They said, okay, that after giving the 6,000, they give me back 1,000, that we're not feeling Sienna again. That is now big boss. If you see the big boss is like from here to here. 80 seaters. I like, how would this one go? I think I was the second person. So just one guy like that and me. Then one girl that came and looked away. I like, this one is not going to put today. Oh, it's not going to put today. I had to, after paying, I sat down on the bus. My lady told me that this bus, are you sure it's going to food today? I told my daddy, see, we are going to leave this place. You know, I said, okay, that since I have faith that I should sit down, that when the bus fills, I should call him and we'll start going. I said, okay. And I sat down on the bus. They made one prayer. I sat down on the bus and held the bus and said, and told God, every customer that is in that Christmas, bring all of them to Abia line until this bus fills up. And I want this bus to move because I came there around 9. I told God, I want this bus to move by 11. I don't know how you do it, but I'm here seated down. And guess what? Our bus left by 11. Like, it should be 5 minutes after 11, the bus has moved. I was staying there, I was seeing people coming. And most of the time they were coming, they were like, we're just coming from Christmas. We asked them, do you have bus? They said, yeah, there's bus there, but they didn't feel like, they don't know what just made them, they don't want to come there. Even the woman with her husband was like, let us just, that we just decided to use Abia line today. The guy that was sitting next to me used to look Christmas, but he said the same thing, that he just said, let him try Abia line today. That was how God was bringing them. Many people were coming, like within an hour and the bus has filled up. And guess what? They did not ask for tickets. Immediately we just reached, they just said, have people paid? Write manifesto. That was how we went. 11 we have already started going. I was like, this is how God is to these people. Because the pain that I had and the anger that got me there. As in, you know, sometimes when we do things like, it's not that we will be right. We will not always be right. But as a child of God, like, God used to give us privileges that others don't have. And due to the pain and anger that will be in our heart, and God knows our heart, that it's fragile. God can give up nation. I think I was just reminiscing on that. I was like, I was saying why God said he will give up nation just for Israel, because he loves them. Even when they sin, he doesn't mind. He will still kill people because of them. And that was what God did for me. And I was like, to me, it's something like I should testify about. Something I should talk about. It will be like an encouragement to people. When you're angry with God, you forgive God. Then secondly, like, what makes you angry not to pray enough is the main reason you should pray, and you should just like put it in the hands of God. And then my last one, when I say that, like, I have some testimonies, and all this testimony boils down to prayer. That prayer works. Like, if you're not praying, that you just have to be. So last night, I think I came back, when we came back to the house on today is Saturday, yeah, yesterday night. So I was like sleeping, I was like, I had the reason, not to pray in the night. So I had to tell God that, please, that he should wake me up at the appointed time to pray. I didn't give him 1, 2, 3, but I know that if God wants to wake me up, God wakes me up around 1. So around 1, God woke me up. And I told God too that I don't want to disturb my husband when he's sleeping, that I want there to be light. And I'll come out of the parlor and I'll carry fan and come out. I don't want mosquito to bite me while praying. Do you know? Because my husband Onjin went in the night, so he didn't like switch the handover. In the night, I woke up, God woke me up, mostly for my eyes. I came out, I was like, hey God, you said that let there be light. I didn't know that there was light. God had really brought light. I went outside, I went to the parlor, and I saw that our neighbors have light. I went and did switch over. There was light. I went and carried fan. The fan is still the parlor. After praying, I was like, God, I beg, if I just enter that bed, let me sleep again. And that was how God did it. After praying, I went back, I slept. That was when I didn't even know when they took the light again. That is God for you. And I know this can be a motivation to someone now that any situation you're in, if you don't like it, just pray. Then if you feel bitter, pray. If anyhow you feel, just tell God about it. God, you know, as in, understands our feelings. That's all we might not really know. And God understands it. So I'm happy to share this with you guys. I hope you learned something from it. See you next time.